Hey, it's me, back again with the team builder for week 2 against the California Coalossals. I'm the coach of the Waterloo Wormadams. No changes to our team. We did drop Steelix for Mantine, but that doesn't come in until next week. I originally thought I was playing the Nova Scotia Seekings this week. Then I double-checked the schedule, saw that was wrong. So the team builder for week 3 is already made. It's gonna have some just some time differences. I don't want to re-record just to say that we're playing week 3 instead of week 2 and what happened last week. So the video is gonna have some weird information in it. It's already made. I'll only remake it if he changes his team at all. So this week against the California Coalossals, he's got Charizard G-Max, Torkoal, Noivern, Leafeon, Thievul, Noctowl, Pincurchin, Raichu Alola, Quagsire, Scrafty, and Lopunny. This team is frightening. He's got several modes. Charizard, Torkoal, obviously, Torkoal, Leafeon, Pincurchin, Raichu, Pincurchin, Quagsire. Scrafty is useful just for intimidating. You know what? I'm going to make this a green. He's definitely bringing Scrafty. Lopunny and Noctowl I don't think he will bring. I think he definitely brings Charizard and Torkoal. I've got a lot of fire weaknesses on my team. Leafeon he might bring just in case I bring Quagsire. He doesn't really do much. No, he'll probably bring that for the Urshifu as well. And Pincurchin and Raichu, the more I look at it, the more I think he's going to bring both of those after making my team. So that's what I think he is going to bring. Charizard, Torkoal, Leafeon, Pincurchin, Raichu, and Scrafty. The only thing is he doesn't really have an anti-Trick Room mode against this team. Unless, I guess Torkoal's really good. So, this is what we're prepping against, and here is the team. Alright, we're starting things off with a surprise Gloom pick. We're facing a Sun team, obviously. Gloom has Chlorophyll. Max Speed Gloom, believe it or not, is faster than Charizard under Sun by 1 point. So the plan is to lead with Gloom and Sleep Powder the Charizard, or we got After You here. Sleep Powder will also work against the Torkoal if he leads Leafeon, Torkoal. Leafeon's, well, I have the Focus Sash, so he's not killing Gloom in one turn. Put Torkoal to sleep. If he doesn't lead the Charizard, I can put the Charizard to sleep, waste his max if he goes for that. This lead does struggle against Raichu Pincurchin, in which case I would probably just switch the Gloom out to Mr. Rhyme, and we will get to that. Max special attack, the Sludge Bomb will 2-hit KO the Leafeon, if he's not maxed. After You will come in when we get to the Quagsire and Protect just to waste some turns if possible. Lipard, we got our anti-Sun here if my first plan doesn't work. So we got the Prankster Rain Dance, Protect just in case he has Fake Out, so that would be the Lopunny, Raichu, and somebody else, Scrafty. They have Fake Out, so against that I would probably Protect turn 1. Trick Eject button, if I can get that off, that would likely be paired with Mr. Rhyme. Again, we will get to that. If I can predict his max correctly, Trick Eject button onto him, get rid of that, I'd be in a very advantageous position. Investing heavily into special defense here. The Charizard, Torkoal, Raichu, Pincurchin, those are all probably going to be special attackers. And then Leafeon would be the only physical attacker I'm worried about. Cinderace. As we were talking about special attackers, we're going Assault Vest, Cinderace. The Life Orb is going somewhere else this week. So we got Pyro Ball, Sucker Punch, Bounce, and instead of a status move to protect, I got Scorching Sands to hit the Torkoal better, to hit the Raichu better, to hit the Pincurchin better. I've done some calcs, and with the minus defense nature instead of timid, nope, jolly, Scorching Sands does do a fair bit of damage into those guys. So a slight bit of a mixed set, still going with the max attack because that's the main mode. The speed EVs are there to outspeed. What do we outspeed? Raichu, outside of electric terrain. My terrain options are not great. It kind of sucks that he got both of these Pokemon, but I mean, why are you picking Raichu if you don't have Pincurchin? And here we get to the Quagsire. So this is my primary counter to Charizard. Charizard's going to have Solar Beam. He's going to max Overgrowth. That doesn't matter. If he leads Charizard Torkoal, his Charizard is dead unless it has a Charty Berry. Because Gloom will have Chlorophyll. After you, onto the Quagsire, max Rockfall, onto the Charizard. That's a one-hit KO, guaranteed. Max HP, it's going down. And I really doubt he's running max HP Charizard with a Charty Berry. Then you're just not really doing a lot of damage. So I think this is pretty safe. Looking at my team, he should feel pretty comfortable about leading Charizard. Cinderace typically doesn't hit it well unless I'm running Electro Ball. Urshifu is slower than Charizard. What else could I run? I could start with Trick Room stuff, but even then he's fine because he's got Torkoal there. Mr. Rhyme's bad. Gloom, in theory, is bad. Steelix and Vikavolt are both weak to Charizard. So I think he feels pretty comfortable. Even when I show that I have Quagsire in the team, I think he's going to be fine leading Charizard. And then against the Pincurchin and Raichu, I'd be worried about Grass Knot. He brought Grass Knot last week. So I would have to play around that if he does that lead. But we'll go there when it happens. I could always just switch it into Cinderace. He'll tank that pretty easily. Even a max Overgrowth wouldn't do that much. Then we got just standard. Well, maybe not standard. I put a lot more into Special Bulk this time. My Porygon 2, so he's going to tank a lot. I think he hits everything for at least neutral damage. This is a good option to have. Plus, he's got a lot of fast things with Chlorophyll, Surge Surfer, so even Cinderace under Trick Room could be good. Mr. Rhyme. This is a bit gimmicky. This is my terrain counter. He's max HP, max special defense, so even in electric terrain, even Dynamaxed, Raichu is not one-hit KOing Mr. Rhyme, which will allow me to get out the psychic terrain. And Ice Shard combines with the Trick Eject Button stuff, Expanding Force just to hit both in psychic terrain, and then Protect in case there's some fake outs. Quick Claw, if I get lucky that 20% of the time and set psychic terrain before. Wait, do I even want that? Because that just lowers his damage. And then the electric terrain is still out the next turn, in which case I'd have to get lucky again. I'm going to change this item. What do I want here? I could just go like a Twisted Spoon. Or a Berry. Because he's probably not dying. I don't have a Citrus Berry anywhere. I'll give him a Citrus Berry. Screen Cleaner. I'm not running Hail. I'm not running any weird Confusion strat. So Screen Cleaner. Just in case he runs a dual screen Raichu or something like that. Noctowl learns a screen move if he brings Noctowl. I don't remember what else he has, but this Mr. Rhyme's abilities are typically going to be useless until I play a Lapras team or the Grimmsnarl. So Ice Shard to pair with the Trick Eject button, Psychic Terrain to override the terrain, Expanding Force to pair with the Psychic Terrain. I mean, he's still got a pretty decent special attack, so that's going to do some damage. So I think game one, I'm going to leave Gloom, Quagsire, have Mr. Rhyme and Cinderace in the back. Cinderace will deal with the Leafeon, which I assume would come out after Charizard dies to deal with Quagsire. Mr. Rhyme would deal with the possibility of Electric Terrain, and Cinderace will just do damage. And yeah, there's the team. This is another tough matchup after week one, which was also a tough matchup. This guy's just got so many options that it's hard to prepare for. Whereas for me, he's probably mainly going to prepare for the Cinderace or the Trick Room stuff. But my Trick Room stuff is super weak to fire. So that's not really an option. These two pair together too. I don't need After You. If the Gloom doesn't work, I can switch to Quagsire, Porygon 2, Trick Room, Max Guard or something, and then Stone Edge. But he could read into that. I don't know. This is going to be tough. Good luck to my opponent. And this will be going up. I think we're playing Thursday night, so this will be going up Thursday night. Thanks. Bye.